This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU's Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida Gators, taking on last season's national champions, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Gators will kick this deep to begin the game. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team.
On the set.
Here's that defense shifting again. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going. What we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Receiver in motion now. Ball handed off. He's got room to run. And here he goes. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Boy, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line from the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Curse, the freak, what he was able to do, and Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship, and we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. He's swarmed by the defense. Big moment of the opening drive. They face 3rd down.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Catch made on the left side. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the 1st down and more. Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
LSU now operating in the red zone.
Easy.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end. It shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And the play is good enough for a first down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
And the Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They'll test the right side here. Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, nice first down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Offense getting set. It's second down. QB decides to keep it here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, he keeps it on the option, and it's not always the big play. It's sometimes just getting the first down. He does a nice job of knowing where he needed to go. We got a new set of downs.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. From From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And now the running back's got it again. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Third down, out of the shotgun. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Another handoff to him on second and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Gators.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this on the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence on the defensive line like these Florida Gators have.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looks to the left for a quick throw. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to third down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. What's the play call here on second down for this offense?
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. They'll run it from the gun. He's past the marker and still going. Brought down crosses midfield to the 46.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And the pass is incomplete to wrap up an eventful first quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Get set! Get set!
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Back-to-back deep shots. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. We'll see if he's got the leg from 49 yards out. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Retakes the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? First play of the drive, to come out throwing. Catch made on the out route. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
It's 2nd down after that completion. Tight end goes in motion. An inside give now from the shotgun. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. He stopped out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, give him the ball.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense.
Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Florida.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. The shotgun handoff here. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They lose yards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 16. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made by the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. It's caught on the crossing pattern. They'll stop with the 34. That will be a 1st down.
Boy, this quarterback's doing a great job of just managing the game. Nice throw, good completion on 1st down, and he's already got a play call. He's ready to snap the ball again.
Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Wide open downfield. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw it again. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game that you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep down the middle. It is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's hauled in to the tight end on a corner route. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And here's the return now from midfield. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And that run is good for 1st down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. Motion now from the tight end. And in 1st down, they go right back to him. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. He's looking to throw. Pressure is coming. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. He made good on his first attempt, but this one is from 47 yards away. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, nice job by this defense being able to diagnose the counter play. You know, when you run that counter, you're hoping the illusion of the offense going one way and then coming back the other, that the defense buys into it. But they didn't buy it at all here, and they come up with a nice loss.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense retakes the field. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
A completion makes it second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Boy, does a nice job here as a safety of just sitting back, kind of playing center field, letting the play develop, and then once the ball's in the air, he did not hesitate, and that quickness allowed him to come up with that interception.
On first down, it's play action. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 20. Touchdown, Gators. The defense produces 6 points.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception, and I love that he's got the speed in the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six. A devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Here's the second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw to the left. And this pass is on target. Caught. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner will be brought down. Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught quickly. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. And he's brought down there. The Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Try and muscle for the first down. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up fourth down and 1.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The Gators will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Brought down to the 27. It's a 1st down. This offense really threatening now.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road. Why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
And the Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Takes the handoff. It's Daniels.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in the keeper.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. They can't get him to the ground. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
The Gators pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. 1st and goal, handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. And the wideout goes in motion. Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here, whether they run it or throw it. You get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Looking for a man. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Now the all-important extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
LSU 13.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
It's a shotgun run call. They got him down out near the 40. Second down after that run on the previous play.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Same tailback, another carry. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Crucial play, down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field.
42, Spider.
A handoff to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A loss of 13 on the play.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back. It's Cheek. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
See if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Linebackers making some adjustments now. He finds some space. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
Yeah, I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Now it's second down here. Press coverage now from these DBs. And there's a handoff. Inside the 30. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Gators have 1st and 10 here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Tailback takes the handoff again. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense able to stop it. It's fourth down now. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check it out. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Snags a quick throw. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long...
Looking deep down the left side. Hawk inside the red zone and still running. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Trying to create here on the move. Touchdown, LSU. This air attack is still unstoppable. Now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The Gators offense retakes the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot. So it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Getting set. Here's second down. The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And the Gators will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the returner is brought down. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Back to throw. It's Cheek. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Tackle made, but there's a flag down on the field. So the holding call on the offense will back them up 10, and they'll try it again. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Makes a quick grab. Jukes the defender, gets brought down after a solid gain. The offense going with the hurry out.
Chris, positive yards are always going to help you. These guys got a long way to go to get themselves back into this game. But you put positive yards and back-to-back plays, you start to get some confidence going and believe you can do it.
They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Takes the handoff, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. Bursts into space. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, that's his second touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
So after the touchdown, they'll go for two to get within a field goal. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the two-point try.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Retakes the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You can almost sense the coaches challenged this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the right side. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Chewing clock with the running game. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Second and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. There's the handoff. Running through the tackle.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Offense just takes a knee here. Well, that's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.